masterpiece. No big deal. We might see it in top plays. I don't know. And then Henry, he only made one mistake on the night.
Oh, it's a big one.
And that was it. Big Ed Oliver was a menace. It's recovered by Terrell Bernard. 6 tackles for Oliver, a sack, 3 tackles for a loss, and the Bills get the ball back, Gary.
They're up 15 points in the fourth quarter, but here comes Josh Allen trying to erase that deficit. This to rookie tight end Jackson Hawes, puts him on the doorstep. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's the MVP. Allen's second rushing score of the game. He had 14 rushes for 30 yards, 2 of those touchdowns. They're going for 2 because we got 2 minutes to play. Keon Coleman, 11 targets, 8 catches, a career high in both. Could not secure that, so the Bills still trail by 2. 2 minutes to go. The Ravens can all but seal it right here with a first down. Instead, a couple yards short, so they're forced to punt. 50 seconds left, 2nd and 10. It's Allen finding another Josh in Josh Palmer. 5 catches, 61 yards. It's a 32-yard pickup, so the Bills are inside the 40. Very next play, it's Coleman. And he's going to bite off a big chunk of yardage. Shoestring tackle. Otherwise, he's in for 6. It puts him in fantastic field position for the ageless wonder in Matt Prater, 41 years young in his 19th season, his 5th NFL team. And that is how the Bills erase a 15-point fourth quarter deficit to come back and win 41-40 over the Ravens. Our coach, Herm Edwards, was up watching it, joining us now from the West Coast because he don't sleep after performances like this. Coach, fantastic to see you. You just saw the highlight. You watched the game. Was this Josh Allen's most impressive performance?
Well, you can start almost really carving out the MVP trophy again for this year for Josh Allen. An amazing win for the Buffalo Bills when you think about how they came back to do this at home. Down 14. And the never say die Buffalo Bills. And Josh Allen is he's remarkable. I mean, he's must-watch TV the way he performs. And this team in general, they have no quit. This game should have been over. But the Ravens have a problem finishing games off, the details of it all. They were outplayed until about the last 5 minutes of the game, and the Buffalo Bills found a way to beat the Ravens again.
Okay, Coach, to that point, though, you mentioned Baltimore just continues to be on the wrong end of these. Yet another double-digit lead that goes begging. Why do the Ravens keep struggling to close out games?
Details, the little things. When you watch this game occur, and then when you really watched it and it started unfolding, and the fumbles, the drop balls, whatever it may be, the miscues. When you looked on the sideline and you looked at their players, they had that glaze in their eye, like, here we go again. And they're right. They just seem to just melt when they play the Buffalo Bills. They can't beat them. Lamar Jackson had an MVP performance again, but they find a way to lose. 2 straight now, all of a sudden, losses in their openers.
Ravens win probability, Coach, was over 99% at the 4-minute, 48-second mark of the fourth quarter. But you take a look at this graphic right here, and that sort of just spells the Ravens' woes. But bookmark this game, bookmark this matchup, because we're likely going to see them tango in the playoffs in some form or another. Coach Herm Edwards hanging out with us all morning. Coach, stand by.
Yeah, we're going to get your thoughts on this, Coach. We got the Packers. We got the Lions. Micah Parsons making his debut. Limited snap count for him. Still dealing with the back issue. They haven't played at home in the season opener since 2018 in Green Bay. And this is what the fans have been missing out on. That is Jordan Love to Tucker Kraft. 2 for 16 for Kraft. And Jordan Love said, man, big goal for us was to be able to come in here and start the season fast. Romeo Doubs would oblige. Look at that. Deep ball, drop it right in the bucket for Doubs, 2 for 68. One of only 2 explosive plays for the Pack on the day, and they're taking on a Lions team that had won 8 straight divisional games, but Love capping this drive. No cap. To Jayden Reed, 17 yards. So celebrate with the Lambeau Leap. You're up 17-3, and that was enough. It's 27-6. About 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Goff needs to get something going. Micah Parsons just kept going, chased him down, and got him. It's like Lil Wayne said on this show on Saturday morning. Packers are going to put Goff in the microwave. 27-13 is the final. Coach back with us, and Micah Parsons made some noise in his debut, even on those limited snaps. To what extent does he now, Coach, make this Packers team elite?
Well, think about the Green Bay Packers. Quietly, they were 5th ranked in defense last year. People don't know that. right? They can score points. So now you have a premier pass rusher that you add to this defense. And he showed up yesterday. Remember, this defense last year had 45 sacks. Now they go to a 60-sack football team. They're going to play with a lead because they average about 27 points a game. They put you in passing situations, and now Michael Parsons and this defense, they come alive. I say this, guys, the Green Bay Packers might be the team in the NFC to beat now.
Okay, let's go ahead and say
Mark
that.
what I say.
Mark
what I say.
Last year, the team to beat was the Lions. Their next road game, Baltimore. Good luck. More from Herm Edwards.
Mad, too.
More from Coach throughout the morning on SportsCenter.
Hey, you can tell the National Guard to stand down in D.C. The Giants pose absolutely no threat. Zero, none. New York manufactured 231 total yards, 0 total touchdowns in their 21-6 loss to the Commanders. Russell Wilson, 17 of 37, 168 yards, averaged just 4.5 yards per completion. Only week 1, but the quarterback questions have already been asked.
Well, we're talking about after every game. I got confidence in Russ. So we're going to go back. We'll evaluate the tape. This game isn't on Russell Wilson. It's not on Russell Wilson. I want to make that clear. So I have confidence in Russ. We got to do a better job all the way around.
All right, let's hear from Adam Schefter now joining the program. Adam, fantastic to see you. What now for the Giants at quarterback after Russell Wilson's performance in your eyes? What are you hearing?
Well, good morning, Gary. You heard Brian Daboll there, the Giants head coach, say he loves Russ, but he also didn't commit to Russ. And as long as he doesn't commit to Russ, this is going to be an ongoing storyline that hangs over the team. The Giants will discuss the situation. We'll see how soon they decide to go to Jackson Dart. I think most people believe at some point in time, Jackson Dart is going to get his shot probably sooner rather than later. But the Giants' schedule is a gauntlet. And the question will be whether they want to expose their young quarterback, their first-round draft pick, to that kind of schedule this early. Brian Daboll and the Giants general manager, Joe Schoen, were in Buffalo when they went to Josh Allen very early in the season. I believe it was after 1 week. We'll see if they decide to repeat that, but clearly Jackson Dart's time is coming.
So much draft capital in that first-round pick. The clock continues to tick. Week 1 had some injuries to some major players, including Brock Bowers. Schefter, what are you hearing?
He left the game with a knee injury. Now, after the game, he said it was not anything serious. He was not concerned. I'm sure they're going to do some testing on that knee today, but the fact that he was comforted and did not think that it was overly serious is an encouraging sign for the Raiders and one of their top players in all. He was not the only tight end to be injured yesterday. George Kittle left the game with a hamstring injury after scoring a touchdown, did not return. And typically, when you have a situation like that, he's going to have an MRI later today. He's probably going to miss multiple weeks just because of the hamstring. Now, George Kittle is a tough guy, but that's not a simple injury to overcome. And the